Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to the show. The host of the most, Mr. M, and welcome back to a sewing lab, which we have a special guest, my dressmaker sewing machine. This is my very first sewing machine I ever got, and actually I did a test run last night with this, so it's a cube. A little bit sloppy here and there, but some of the stitching still looks pretty good. It's white because I couldn't get this, I can't take that off. I can only, for right now, I'm doing a test run with this. If I could figure out a way to put this on, well, we're going to be trying some stuff, hopefully. But today we are making, picture right here, the mask. We're making the mask cartoon character. Jim Carrey's, this is the animated version, the mask cartoon. I don't know what date or when it was made. I will post information about that. So, yeah. But I'm making it because I grew up with that cartoon ever since the internet I was introduced, because I love the movie The Mask and Jim Carrey. And if I put this out before I get my movie prop, I ordered the mask from the movie, not the actual one, but it's a replica. Just because I love the movie so much, I just think it's pretty cool. So today's goal is, well, welcome back to the Sewing Lab. I haven't done a Sewing Lab episode in a while. I think the last one that we did was, let me think. I think the last one we did was making him, or someone from the Caty Crew. I don't remember. I don't think I showed off Mini Goopy in the last sewing lab, but I'll pop a picture if I remember of which episode was last. So I'll put it here. If not, who knows? Anyway, so we're doing my body pattern design. I've made this pattern myself, and all the dolls turned out pretty good. Do I have one to show? The ones I can't show are up high and I can't get up right now. I'm about to record, actually, funny enough, with my friends, and I'm just recording this before I start because I only have a bit of time before we have to get back in. But actually, I'll move green. But there is Smitty from Gmod Mythbusters. I remade as a plush, so I made that whole body design, except nowadays I do simple designing, so it's with this body. I'm probably gonna take out the ridges up here and up here, and he'll look pretty good. I hit the camera. I have to put green back because there's no room to sit right now. Sorry, Spidey. So what we're doing is right now I'm cutting out the parts. So these are the arms. Is this zoomed in? It was. This is zoomed. This is zoomed in. No, it's not. This is the pattern. This is the arms and the legs, and right here is the torso. And I'm very proud of this pattern because it's been working out so good so far. Like I remember my original pattern, which is actually up here. Up here, it is those patterns. The original OG Caty Crew. Well, the second generation. First generation are down there and up here. So, yeah. So, I will cut back to when I have these cut out and trying to sew them in the machine. So, wish me luck. Okay, welcome back. Part 2 to this making the mask with the sewing machine. And I think we did a pretty good job. A little bit iffy here and there. Can I pull a doll off the shelf? I can't, to show how I do sew. This isn't a try. This isn't replacing what I do. It's just testing the waters. Looks pretty good. There we go. So this is the arm. I also cut out the pattern. Here's the Okay, so, this is clip 2 of making the mask, and, well, this is the first test for the arms. I did have to sew the bottom because it was a little bit sloppy at the end. But, to be honest, it doesn't look half bad. Probably still need to get a little bit used to it and maybe watch a video on how the threading goes. Because threading, well, I think I figured it out just a little bit. Could be wrong. But, I never know what I'm doing, so. Yeah. It looks pretty good. So, I cut out the patterns, the arm and the torso. Torso, we will leave for last. And then, excuse me, just had dinner. And the arm, the next arm, and the legs. I will try my best with the head, because the thing is, I need it to be green thread. I don't mind this being white, won't be seen that much. But I need green, because the mask has the green head. And I don't want to use white. It would show up, and I don't want that happening. So, yeah. We'll try our best. So I'll cut to when I have maybe all this done, and maybe the body, because body's last, because it has a lot of curves, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing, so wish me luck. Alright, this is day 3, I believe, or day 4, I lost track. I'll probably put in when. Put a number somewhere up here, hopefully. And here's the body, looking all good. And we actually used the machine to do the arms. I could not do the body, it was too fast. And it wasn't as thin as I want it to be when I was doing the curves. So I just hand sewed the body. But it looks pretty good, so I kind of came to a conclusion. I only sew things if needed in a fast pace, and I have all the time in the world. I'll bring out the machine to do something that you just do in a straight line. Like, for instance, when I did the cube, these are just straight lines. So, there's that. So, after that, sorry, I'm watching YouTube. I'm trying not to get all sucked into it, and I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, so I'm gonna be just using the sewing machine for straight lines like the cube. So after that, I forgot to show the process of what I was working on next. I have the neck. It is 9 o'clock. 9. Focus. 9:19. I have the neck done, so hooray. And I have his head sewed. I tried something new with my pattern. My pattern's head right here. The way it works is, why there's like flat edges, it makes the head more like spheric, more odd shaped. And so what I did was I kind of cut off when I made the head, I made it round. And I cut it right in half and did this. Because I want the mask to have more of a round head. Like, did I saw anyone with a round head? Well, kind of. I can't show you. I don't know. Oh, there. Oh, my sock monkey has a round head, so I can get it close to. So, yeah, I have that done. So, now what I'm going to work on, stuffing the head, and probably putting the body all together, so I can finally work on the costume. Wish me luck. Welcome back to making the mask. I have the shirt ready to be worked on, and the sleeves with the pants legs and the pants top with the mask body all done. But I'm working on the clothes first, then the face, because then it'd be maybe easier, but I'll just at least get the clothes done first. So yeah, I'm going to work on the clothes first and make sure they fit him. So wish me luck. Welcome back to making the mask. Now I finally have a picture I can show you all. It's a couple of days later since the last clip. I have a picture of him. He's right here. This is, unless I can't find a good cropped picture of him in the beginning, here he is now. This is who I'm making. This cartoon was just a great cartoon, and I loved it because it was just perfect, goofy, in all the best ways. And kind of sad it's over, but to keep the legacy on, I wanted to make him. So here he is right now. I have his pants done and his coat, and right now I'm working on his shirt. Now, it's basically my vest design that I made. So this is the vest for him, and it's gonna be the best thing I can do. The pants, my favorite thing I've made. I'm so proud of how I now make the pants. I figured out how good now. Oh crap! Hold on. That will probably get cut out. If you don't know, I just golfed. Corona. I mean. Anyway, this is the his shirt. After I get his coat on, or actually after I'm done working on the coat, it's gonna get put on. And yeah, I had the most trouble making his shirt because of how this thing works. I don't know how to make a good vest quite yet, so I'm just gonna wing it and hope for the best that this looks good. So yeah, so it's pinned up in the back right now because I need an overfolding. So yeah. So I'm gonna get to work on him still and cut back to when basically his costume's done and then his face. So yeah. Shh. Welcome back to making of the mask. His lovely face is right there. This is what I have so far. Which, not gonna lie, he's probably one of the best dolls I've made so far because of his outfit. It turned out perfect, and he's looking pretty good. In my opinion. Now, a lot of people. Now, I'm basing this off of this picture and this picture I drew. So, yeah. So after his face is done, I'm gonna work on the hat. You know, I forgot. I have to make him shoes. So we'll work on that. So there's his face. Looking pretty good. Nice smile. And I did the thread technique for the teeth. Looks pretty dang cool. So now I'm going to be working on the eyes and the upper forehead. So I will cut back to when his face is done, and I'm working on the hat and the shoes. Alrighty, it's day whatever, making the mask. It's very early in the morning. I just woke up for work, and here he is. I think I nailed his picture that I drew right here, and he looks pretty dang cool. There's some hair on that. I can thank the cats for that one. There we go. I have his little craters on the back of his head because of the mask, and pretty dang cool. I'm very proud of how his face came out. I think I nailed it. Could have done a little bit better to make it look like the character, but it's hard for how I work. But I think he looks pretty cool. Now, I'm not done with this video quite yet. We need to make him socks and shoes, and I have to make him his his yellow fedora looking hat. So I'll cut to when I'm working on that. Welcome back to making the mask. Now he's done and he's ready to go, but I need to make his shoes and his hat. So we're working on the shoes. So I made him socks. These look terrible, yes, but you won't see it because he will be always in the front and the goofy part are in the back, and this will be shoved in the shoe, so hopefully it will fit. I have a shoe pattern that I barely use, and well, I do have a character who's wearing them right now. Actually, yeah, right there. You can see the rat's toes. Bam and bam. And so, I don't know if they will work or fit. If not, I'm gonna cry. They probably won't fit. But today we're gonna make the pattern a little bit bigger and go from there. So, yeah, cut to and have the shoes done. Welcome back to working on the mask. And I'm a bit tired because I stayed up late working on him. But here are his shoes. I'm about to stitch them on actually, and I did something new with my pattern for shoes. The bag right there, but this is the new pattern that I use for the shoes for these dolls now. So I think they look pretty dang cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. So the socks are on and the foot is ready. Also, I've come to a conclusion. Every spare sock I have will be gone to making socks for these guys. It would look natural and actually look like a real sock, because it would naturally sock. Because there are a few socks that don't fit my feet, because I have size 12 or 13 feet. So I think these look pretty dang cool, and I'm very proud. So now I'm going to be making new shoes for my guys, and I think my guys will look cool in shoes. So I'm probably gonna make Maxwell some shoes, and heck yeah, I'm probably gonna make him some nice red Converse because I wear Converse, so I think he would look sick in Converse. So pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So I'll cut to when this is done, and I'm working on his hat, and then he'll be finally. Finally done. Welcome back. I got his shoes all done. The man is very snapalicious. And it's been a full day. Haven't been able to work on him for a bit because I was working on cleaning and stuff. But here is his feet and his shoes looking quite dapper. Love it. Don't know if I showed them done. Probably did. Now I'm working on his fedora. He has a yellow fedora with, I believe, a black stripe, fireworks going off, and a feather. So I'm going to try and replicate the feather somehow. Don't know how quite yet, but I'm going to try my best. So I will cut to when his hat is done, and probably himself done. So yay! And voila, he is complete. He has every feature that I could capture in the cartoon. He has his polka dot red tie, his yellow suit, his shoes, his face, and his hat. I tried my so hardest to capture everything in the character so badly. Even got one detail that others probably would ignore on him. I actually glued his hat on so it won't come off. I think it's better with it on, makes it more characters. But his feather looks like a feather and has the black tip, because in the cartoon it has that. So even trim the edges to make it look more like feather. So yeah, I'm quite happy of how it came out. And can't wait to continue. Sorry, it's like 11:48. I'm so happy he's done. Finally can cross that off the bucket list of things to get done. And I hope you guys did enjoy this Sewing Labs episode. I'm so happy to kind of bring it back. I'm still trying to get back into the flow of making characters now that I work for a bit. I'm trying my best to sew every day when I have the time. So I hope you guys did enjoy. The next Sewing Labs episode is probably going to be Sally Stage Play from Cuphead, or Weepy from what's her name? The Root Pack, I believe, with Motato and Psy Carrot. So you never know, because a lot of you have been demanding and I bring it back, and it's coming back. Don't you worry. So stay tuned. I just hope this is something that you guys won't mind that I made. I made something I personally liked. Even though I like Cuphead, I like just making my own like things I personally like. Like when I made him, and when I made the Moon Man, and when I made Uncle Clunk. And you guys absolutely love them. So I hope you guys just did enjoy. But just to say one thing, I have a little sneak peek before I end this episode of the next Cooking with Chef Noodle episode. And that's it. That's all you're gonna see. I won't say what, won't say when, just don't know. But you're gonna love it. So thank you guys for watching this episode of the Sewing Lab. We made the mask and complete. So thank you guys for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, please do me a biggest favor and subscribe today, become a member of the Red Rose Army, because we are the sickest Rose Army and we destroy every yellow flowering counter, like we did with the mask. It looks sick, it's going in my collection, and quite happy he's done. And a lot of experiments went through, like shoes and like the meat. So, I think we did a bomb diggity of a job. I can't wait for the next one, so remember, put that bell on to let you know when I go live. I'll upload a video. I'll upload a video every weekend when I can, and live stream every Saturday. But since I work for right now, I live stream and upload whenever I can. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. As always, remember, keep the show rolling, and I'll see you next time. See you. Have a great night.